Don't forget to go to ashkicking.com for pound the best home health and beauty fragrance products.
You stupid fool. Did you really think you gonna hit me? Huh? Bam, bam, bam. Over.
And I come at you, you better not duck me, son. You better not duck me, son. I'm telling you. Hey, that's what we're doing, baby. That's what we're doing. This is the third appearance, baby. You know the game. You know the game, and I'm coming for you. I am coming for you. I will come here to Brooklyn and strip you of your title, son. Easy breezy, baby.
But I would think the Errol Spence fight is probably going to be on hold to at least 2019 or something like that.
I know you guys want to keep talking about it, but it's definitely on hold.
Right.
It's not on my to-do list. To be honest, it's not on my immediate to-do list. My immediate to-do list is to get back, get moving, and then, I don't know per se, but...
Dontaesboxingnation, what's going on, guys? First things first, shout out to Fight Hype for that clip right there. Now, Keith Thurman, that clip that you guys just watched, the very first clip actually, where you see him pointing his finger right here in the picture, that was a post-fight press conference after his fight where he was calling out Paulie Malignaggi when Paulie Malignaggi had somewhat of a title. As you guys can see in the clip, Keith Thurman was aggressively calling out Paulie Malignaggi, telling him he better not duck him, etc., etc., etc. And then, of course, it goes into the clip of his thoughts on facing #ManDown Errol Spence. You heard Keith Thurman say that Errol Spence is not on his to-do list, and he's just not looking at that fight right now. Now, we all know that Keith Thurman, he has to test out his hand and test out his injuries, I should say, and face someone who's not on Errol Spence's level. We've already given him a pass for that. Errol Spence has already given him a pass for that. The question is, will he face Errol Spence after he tests that elbow injury, is what it was actually. Matter of fact, this is what Keith Thurman had to say following the immediate destruction of Lamont Peterson this past weekend. Now, I'm assuming Keith meant to say, I see you, young buck. Be patient. Your time is coming. #one time. So my interpretation of what Keith Thurman said is, Keith Thurman understands the Errol Spence problem is not going away. It's not going away. In fact, it's becoming more and more of a problem that Keith Thurman is eventually going to have to deal with. So, I do commend Keith Thurman for even responding and saying something about Errol Spence's performance, volunteering some type of response. And I truly believe that Keith Thurman, he understands that he's going to have to face this guy eventually. He knows that it would look horrible if he were to, vacate, retire before facing Errol Spence. Anything is possible in the sport of boxing. But, I believe that eventually Keith Thurman will do the right thing and he'll get in there with Errol Spence. The question is, when will he get in there? That's the big question. First, Keith Thurman said 2017. Now, more recently, he's saying that it probably will be more likely 2019. So we don't know. We don't know. And not only that, but hey, let's just say Errol Spence loses. Then obviously Keith Thurman doesn't have to fight him. I don't believe Errol Spence is going to lose anytime soon. But my whole thing is, why would you risk, if you truly believe that you could beat Errol Spence, why would you risk someone else getting to him before you do? It's no different than the Danny Garcia situation. When Danny Garcia moved up to 147 and won the title, Keith Thurman was at that boy's neck. Keith Thurman did not want to wait. He didn't want to wait and let someone else beat Danny Garcia. Keith Thurman wanted to be the first person to put that blemish on Danny Garcia's record, or at least an official blemish on his record, right? Clearly, he has a lot more respect for Errol Spence. And he knows that Errol Spence is no Danny Garcia. He knows that Errol Spence is no Sean Porter. But I do think the fight will come to fruition. It just won't be anytime soon. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.